Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Between Two Coops.
Yep.
Our guest today is Desmond Marfo from the track team and the field team. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Super. So apparently you finished second in the 800 meter this past weekend and the 4x8 relay.
Right.
Were you participating under the impressions that first is the worst, second is the best, and third is the one with the hairy chest?
That's funny. That's funny. During the race, 800, for those that don't know, is 2 laps around the 400 track. So I started off, fun fact, so the guy that won the meet, right, he had the same shoes I did. So we get on the line, I'm like, hey, nice shoes. And he goes, oh, thank you too, right? So we start running like 30 minutes in. Me and him are like in first place, like right next to each other, and everybody else in the back. So I look at him, I'm like, it gotta be the shoes, right? He goes, yeah, it's the shoes. This is literally while we're running. So, and then I take the lead. I'm like, okay, he's not my friend. I gotta win this. So I'm running. About 700 meters in, the last straight 100, I thought I had to win because that's what I was going for, to win it all. That is what I am here to do, to compete and to win. And then the last 100 meters, he just came from right behind and he won. But I let him slide because he had the same shoes I did.
That was very thoughtful of you.
Yeah.
And it says here you also do cross country in the fall.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of exploring. What's California like?
California? What do you mean? What is California?
Cross country, coast to coast. You go traveling all over the world. Sights, you get to see everything.
Oh, right. You know, fun fact, when we started cross country, a friend of mine asked me if we run across the country. So I'm like, what do you mean? And then they try to continue to explain, like, let's say today we have a meet in New Jersey, and the next meet we run in Arizona, and we're just going state to state. I'm like, no, bro, we just like find a park and run put a bunch of guys on the line, about like 200 to 300 people on the line, run together. It's lit. But cross country is pretty fun and very painful. Very painful.
Just to clarify, we're not running cross country like coast to coast?
No, we're not running coast to coast. We're not running to California, please. I can't do that.
A little less exciting, but still, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
It says here your coach is Kyle Price.
Yes.
When he says something correct, you guys all shout, the price is right?
Price is right. He is the best coach you could ever hope for. He is also a runner. He's not just a coach. So it's like what he's telling us to do, he has done it and he is doing it and he will continue to do it. So he's not just like, oh, go do this. And he would run it with you if he wants to. Like we have a meet this weekend. Price, I believe, is to be running the steeplechase, which is excited to see my coach run. I love Price. Let's say that.
In this meet, it's the Ramapo Invitational.
Yes.
You know what their mascot is?
No.
It's the Roadrunner.
Oh, right.
How do you expect to beat a Roadrunner when Wile E. Coyote has tried every trick in the book and he can't beat a Roadrunner? What do you expect to do that he cannot do?
The road runners, you know, they run on the road. So they will be better in cross country to running on the road or at least running across the country. So, but we're on a track. So their road runner doesn't accumulate to the track because it's a whole different another ball level. So yeah, we're in it to win it all.
All right, well, that'll do it for this week's episode of Between Two Coops.